Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news. Now, Eagles fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is truly intriguing, and it's got the potential to shake up not just our division but the entire NFL landscape. It's not every day you see something like this, an event that blurs the lines between the NFL season and the world of celebrity flag football. But this time, it's happening in a way that could have real implications for our beloved Eagles. Recently, ESPN's Adam Schefter broke the news that Saquon Barkley, yes, the superstar running back of the New York Giants, will be participating in an upcoming event alongside none other than Tom Brady himself. And what makes this even more interesting? They're both headed to Saudi Arabia to take part in a special flag football tournament. That's right, a tournament in Riyadh scheduled for March 21, 2026, featuring NFL veterans and current stars, and it's shaping up to be one of the most talked-about events of the offseason. At first glance, it might seem like just a fun, celebrity-filled exhibition, but upon closer inspection, it's much more than that. It's a statement about growing the game globally, about showcasing NFL talent beyond the regular season, and perhaps even about the future of the sport itself. Saquon Barkley, who's been making waves with the Giants over the past few seasons, has expressed some interest, though he's also being cautious about how this fits into his NFL commitments. During a recent interview, Barkley mentioned that he received a direct message from Tom Brady, asking if he'd be interested in playing in this flag football game. Of course, Barkley's initial reaction was to be excited, but then he quickly tempered his enthusiasm with a dose of realism. He's got a season to finish first, and he wants to see how his body feels after the NFL campaign before making any commitments. That's an important point, Eagles fans, because Saquon Barkley is not just any player. He's a key figure when it comes to the NFC East's competitiveness. His participation, if it happens, could be a sign of his confidence and a desire to be more involved in growing the sport beyond just the gridiron. And it's worth noting that Barkley is a player who's always been about more than just himself. He's passionate about expanding the reach of football, about making the game more accessible and popular around the world. So if he does participate, it's not only a personal experience for him, but also a reflection of the NFL's push to globalize the sport, which in turn benefits teams like the Eagles by increasing the sport's overall visibility and popularity. Now, let's talk about the event itself. The Fanatics Flag Football Classic, as it's called, will feature some of the biggest names in the NFL, both current stars and retired legends. The roster so far includes Christian McCaffrey of the 49ers, Myles Garrett from the Browns, Sauce Gardner representing the Jets, Max Crosby of the Raiders, and C.D. Lamb of the Cowboys. And of course, Tom Brady, the GOAT himself, is confirmed to be involved. Retired legends like Rob Gronkowski are also on the list, adding that extra layer of star power. The tournament will be a mini competition, with 3 teams coached by prominent NFL head coaches: Sean Payton, Pete Carroll, and Kyle Shanahan. It's essentially a showcase of NFL talent in a fun, competitive environment that emphasizes skill, entertainment, and global outreach. What's really interesting here is the mix of current players and legends, and how it can serve as a glimpse into the future of NFL events outside the traditional season. This kind of event can help grow the sport's fanbase, especially in regions where American football is still gaining traction. Saudi Arabia, in particular, has been a strategic target for NFL expansion efforts, with the league hosting international games and now this kind of exhibition. It's a smart move, and for the Eagles, it's a reminder that the NFL's growth can bring opportunities that go beyond just game days. It's about brand building, about creating moments that resonate with fans around the world, and about keeping the league's momentum going strong. Switching gears to our Eagles, it's important to highlight that, despite our start of 2-0, the offense hasn't been quite at the level we've come to expect from this team. Jalen Hurts, our beloved quarterback, has struggled a bit in the early part of the season, managing only 253 passing yards across 2 games. That's not the kind of production we're used to seeing from him, especially considering how effective he's been in previous seasons. The rushing game, which has always been a cornerstone of the Eagles' offense, has also faced some hurdles. Saquon Barkley's name comes up because, as a fellow running back, he's someone who's always been a threat, and his potential participation in this flag football event highlights the importance of the position in today's NFL landscape. Now, let's not forget that the Eagles' offense is a work in progress, and these early struggles aren't unusual. Still, they serve as a reminder that the team needs to find its rhythm quickly. The big test is coming this Sunday when the Eagles host the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams gave us a tough time last year in the playoffs, and their offense has been firing on all cylinders so far this season. That game isn't just another matchup. It's a statement game for the Eagles to prove that they can elevate their offensive production and get back to the high-flying style we're used to. Jalen Hurts needs to find his groove, and the offensive line must protect him better, creating more opportunities for playmakers to shine. What makes this matchup especially interesting is the challenge posed by the Rams' offense, which is clicking through their first 2 games. Their quarterback, Matthew Stafford, has been orchestrating things smoothly, and their young, talented receivers are making plays. The Eagles' defense will have to step up, but offensively, our team needs to wake up. Saquon Barkley's involvement in this upcoming event might seem like a side story right now, but it's a reminder that even in the offseason, NFL players are always thinking about the bigger picture: growth, branding, and the sport's future. And for us Eagles fans, it's about hoping our team can return to its dominant form and keep pushing towards Super Bowl glory. Looking at the bigger picture, the NFL has been evolving rapidly. From international games to celebrity-filled exhibitions, the league is constantly finding new ways to engage fans, grow the sport, and create buzz. Events like the Fanatics Flag Football Classic are perfect examples of this strategy in action. They bring together legendary players, current stars, and global audiences in a way that the traditional season can't always achieve. And for the Eagles, it's a reminder that our team is part of a league that's bigger than just wins and losses. It's about creating moments that resonate worldwide. In terms of our roster, the Eagles are still adapting. The team's identity this season is a mix of veteran leadership and young talent, with Jalen Hurts leading the charge and new additions trying to find their place. The offensive struggles are temporary, I believe, and the team's defense remains a stronghold, capable of keeping us in games while the offense finds its rhythm. The coaching staff, led by Nick Sirianni, has always been innovative and adaptable, so I trust they're working behind the scenes to iron out these issues. Plus, the upcoming game against the Rams is a perfect opportunity for the offense to show what it can do when firing on all cylinders. And let's not forget the role of the fans in all this. As passionate Eagles supporters, we're always looking ahead, believing in our team's potential. This upcoming game is more than just a regular season matchup. It's a test of resilience, of the team's ability to bounce back, and show the league that Philadelphia is still a force to be reckoned with. The players are aware of this, and you can be sure that they're working tirelessly to improve. Saquon Barkley's participation in that flag football event, while seemingly unrelated, actually ties into the broader theme of growth of the sport, growth of individual players, and growth of the Eagles as a franchise. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Eagles are positioned well to make a deep playoff run if they can tighten up their offense and find consistency. The NFC East is as competitive as ever, with the Cowboys and Giants also looking capable of challenging for the division title. But one thing is for sure: the NFL's global push, exemplified by events like the Saudi Arabia Flag Football Tournament, is only going to make the league's landscape more dynamic. It's exciting to see how these international events can influence the league's future, and it's a testament to how big the sport has become worldwide. For Philadelphia Eagles fans, this is an exciting time. We have a talented roster, a passionate fanbase, and a league that's constantly evolving. Saquon Barkley's potential involvement in that Saudi tournament is just one example of how interconnected the NFL's present and future are. It's about pushing boundaries, expanding horizons, and making sure that the game we love reaches more people than ever before. And as we look forward to the upcoming game against the Rams, it's clear that the Eagles are ready to fight, ready to improve, and ready to prove that they are still a Super Bowl contender. So stay tuned, Eagles fans. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's continue to support our team through every up and down. This season is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling yet, and with events like this flag football tournament on the horizon, there's no telling what surprises the NFL has in store for us. Remember, every game, every play, every moment counts. And I'll be here, bringing you all the latest updates, insights, and analysis you need to stay ahead of the game. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news.